Well, let's just see how this qualifying goes. They've had those 2 practice sessions. Dorian Pan, who we saw just a moment ago, she was fastest in the first practice session. Maja Berg was fastest in the second, and those 2 are really battling for the title at the moment. Maja Berg is now leading the championship, but it is a close battle as expected.
Straight away, push straight away. It's gonna get the rain. We are gonna get it in a few minutes, so full push.
It's going to be decided potentially in this first 10 minutes if the rain does come.
Yeah, look at that, even more drops of rain on the next camera. So as you say, it's absolutely crucial to get these first laps absolutely as quickly as you can, because if the track's going to get wet and slippery, there's no way you're going to be able to improve. Let's have a look at how these times are looking as they come across the line. This could be crucial, as you say. Still just over 2 minutes, rather than in the 1:59s or 1:58s, which they were doing yesterday. And if it does get wetter, it's going to be even harder. Leah Block, as I mentioned, with that fastest middle sector, she goes 3rd fastest. So Chloe Chambers has set the initial pace. Let's have a look, though. Dorian Pan has popped up to 3rd, and still quite a few more to set that initial time. You really don't want to be in a group of cars, on the other hand, when if there's rain coming down, you cannot afford to slow down and wait for a quick lap. And so Dorian Pan's having to work really hard at this. This is unusual in qualifying. It looks like racing, doesn't it? Because in qualifying, you wouldn't normally get into a situation like this, but she's got to, hasn't she?
This is hampering more than helping for sure, but you can see how slippy it is on the onboard as the car's off. I think that
Ava Dobson.
Yeah, Ava Dobson, or potentially even Leah, but
it might be Leah, yeah.
Skittles here,
yeah,
as
Leah.
they all miss the braking. Leah, yeah, yellow flags. That means also the drivers can't improve in this sector, but it doesn't look like they're even going to, because it's so wet out there.
Yeah, and actually the second sectors are all slower now. So the first sector, there were a few people who improved on that first sector, but now second sector is definitely slippery, and that means that that lineup that we've got already, that could well be it now. I think it's going to be incredibly difficult to improve on that.
Yeah, I mean, speaking to Maja and knowing her from last year, she does love overtaking and racecraft. However, not when you're leading a championship. She did say to me yesterday it's the most comfortable she's ever felt, as she's at the top of the times and at the top of the championship, or the series, sorry. She's the one to beat, but she's really, really found herself in a bad situation here, not even reaping the benefit of the reverse good race. If it ends like this, she's going to be starting 10th in both races, and it will be a lot of work to do for her.
We're on board with Dorian Pan, major championship contender, 2nd in the points at the moment, having led after the first round. 2nd now to Maja Berg, but in a much better position for the start of the races, having been 3rd fastest so far in this session, which we still think is very unlikely to change. Even though the track is drying out slowly, it's very hard for it to get to a full dry session once again, with the clock ticking away, under 10 minutes to go, and Maja Berg is back into the pit. It will be challenging, this, and mentally a tough one, but it was just a tough situation to go out in that whole group of cars, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's the position you are in the pit lane. It can help you sometimes or hinder you, and I think definitely Maja been done over a little bit. It's nothing that she could do within her control, so that'll be the big thing that she needs to think about as we see the frustration there on the replay, hitting the wheel. But again, like I say, need to not be hard on herself. There wasn't much she could have done. She was in a gaggle of cars that was unavoidable. If she'd gone out and waited and let the cars go to get clear air, it would have been wet. So she would have been in the same situation, not been able to get a lap time in.
And you're back on board with Alicia Tarmovsky here, who is 2nd fastest, part of that same team, and with the Red Bull Racing back up as well. They were very close, as you mentioned. I mean, the top 3 were so close, but these 2 were just 0.018 apart from each other. So there is Chloe Chambers. That's how close they were. That's not going to change now, but it means they're going to be on the front row together, which is going to be fascinating.
Because we see the session ending, so definitely wasn't possible for the slicks to go on for this, but hopefully in race 1 we'll see if it will dry out. I imagine it will if there's no more rain to come.
Okay, Chloe, so that's it. P1. Not the way we wanted, but yeah, you did a good job pushing from the beginning and overtaking Alicia, so yeah. Anyways, good job.
Well, that was an exciting session. Oh well, a win is a win. Whatever.
Let's have a look at the qualifying result then. Pole position has gone to Chloe Chambers for the second race in a row, second meeting in a row. Alicia Palmowski, excellent in second place, but Dorian Pan up there in third, currently second in the championship. Ella Lloyd fourth, and then Leah Block, very much her best effort in qualifying so far this year, up into fifth. Aurelia Nobels in sixth place ahead of Rafaela Ferreira, Emma Felber-Meyer, Tina Hausmann in ninth place. Remember, the top 8 will reverse for race 1, but 9th and 10th, Tina Hausmann and Maya Berg, that's where they will start for both races. Courtney Crone in 11th place, held of Alba Larson. Nina Gaidman 13th, Chloe Chong 14th, Ava Dobson 15th, but with penalty, so she will be knocked down ahead of Nicole Havrida, Joanne Chiconte and Eva Anagnostiadis.